I'm like shotgunning the main story until they get to a point where they comment about the longevity of them or what they're going to do about it.
Tyon,
Or
look.
any kind of certainty.
Hmm. It looks the same as the one before.
Who are they?
Those are some great
The
scenes. They
first
were.
Ouroboros. The founders, we call them.
The first Ouroboros.
That one. She looks a bit like Mimi.
Look at this. He's got Noah's chin.
And the others don't look like anyone.
Tell us about them.
Long, long ago, they gained the power of Ouroboros. It let them match Mobius blow for blow. The city folk you see here, we're all descended from them.
Bound by their
lot
blood.
Of babies.
Mm.
That's a big city.
It was the queens, so they say, Kevis and Agnes. Their powers united created Ouroboros. Ouroboros are the only ones that can take down a Mobius. Although, there can only be 6 Ouroboros alive at one time. By activating the stone's cage here, those with aptitude can become Ouroboros.
Only 6? Why so few of them? I get it. That's why they got so upset.
Finally clicked? There's only so many seats and stones. The one that my father was moving, it took a long time to be found.
Think I'm finally getting the gist of this whole Ouroboros deal. But the queens?
Not those sham figureheads in the castles. The real queens.
Yes, real queens. I knew that soulless piece of clockwork junk wasn't the real deal.
Does that mean our queen is false too?
We're still trying to pinpoint the true queens. They're out there somewhere, sleeping.
What for?
Why else? To take our world back from Mobius and set things to rights.
Oh.
The true queens will help us there.
Oh.
Hang on a bleeding second.
Yes, Queen.
Ouroboros were born, like, generations ago, right? But you said the queens are sleeping. Are there humans who can even live that long?
Now that I don't know too much about.
Then what do you know?
Well, the legend goes that
The legend.
both of the queens, their lifespans are supposed to be incomparably longer than ours.
And you're pinning your hopes on that?
At the moment, that's about all we can do.
Could be related to the first and second one. Oh.
So,
No.
when the world is back to rights...
I immediately thought Pyrrha
then
and
what?
Mithra, but that would be too much.
The people you've seen here,
No.
the way they
But
live
maybe
their
related?
lives, that could be everyone. Babies, children, adults, the old, they're all a part of nature's cycle.
And that would go for us too.
Yeah, Melia was the queen robot's name.
There'll be more to life than just fighting to survive. We'll weave the tale that we were always meant to tell.
Don't give up. 10 years? You kids deserve better. The only thing that can change all this is the will of Ouroboros. You kids and your low.
Though, some of us around here still ain't too keen on the idea.
What?
So, those people from before...
They're happy living in the moment. As long as they can hide away and cover their eyes, they don't give a damn
Oh yeah,
about
Melia
the
was
rest.
from Xenoblade Chronicles 1. That was the one
So
that
our
we
lives
found her,
mean
right?
nothing to it.
We found her in our
If they
run.
can't see or hear you,
We didn't
then
even
as
play
far
that
as they're concerned, you don't even exist.
Closing their eyes to what's in front of them.
A lot of folks here think that way.
But that's just like Mobius. Then the only difference is whether or not they benefit directly.
You catch on quick. I can see why my dad chose you guys. But the will of the Founders, it lives on in us warriors. Mobius can't reign forever. If we can continue freeing young folk like you, maybe life can get back to how it should be. That would be best for all of us.
For sure. I'm with you. I think we'd have to be lunatics not to believe you, after what you've shown us.
I believe it too. Seeing how you live your lives, it made me feel really envious. Feeling that warmth, part of nature's cycle. We need to protect that.
I agree. It was so precious.
That's weird though, because I don't think that they're human. Like they're related to blades with their core crystals. So something. There's more to this still. There's more to this. It's not cut and dry. More walking to do. This is the last stretch. Let's get you to the dorms. They don't know that they're blades? Yeah, that's like what I'm
Looks like colony relations have changed.
well, I mean, we don't know they're blades yet. We just know that they have blade characteristics. Kuro, are these what you were talking about? Kuro said to make sure you go and read something. Oh, you can't read them yet. Okay.
Man, I think I need some time to process all this.
Glad somebody said that.
Yeah. Quite a weight to carry. Absorbing all this
Elijah
in
says,
one
wait,
go.
who is a blade? Here's the thing about blades. So they've made multiple comments that the Agnes people are significantly stronger than the Kevis people. That's why they don't need the mech stuff. Also, if you look at the hair on Senna, she has the same hair as one of the blades in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. They also, if you look on their chest, I don't know if I can actually see it from here. Look on her chest, right in the middle. That's a core crystal. Mio has a core crystal. So they're stronger than humans. They have characteristics of blades from previous games, and they have core crystals. So it's almost like the drivers are Kevis and the blades are Agnes. So, but again, we have no idea what that means. Like that hasn't even been mentioned, let alone addressed. Mio has a distinctively flesh eater core crystal. Yeah. You can sleep here while you're in the city. You can ask that guy about your rooms. Yeah, the Kevis people do look like the races from XB1s, but I just meant drivers in terms of they're more human. Yeah. A lot of the single soldiers eat at the Mitchell canteen, but if you want to do your own cooking, feel free to use that empty pot of land over there. Thank you, Monica. Tomorrow we have a lot to discuss. Agreed, how should we arrange that? You meet the Lost Numbers War Room. It's a place down the lift near the Praetorian Hill that we passed on the way up. I'll let you know when it's close to the time. But before I forget, feel free to explore the city as you will. Is that really okay? I said we weren't hostile, right? I thought you'd be pleased not to have me breathing down your necks. And we're grateful. Thanks for everything. Yeah. Bombastic Wazoo said it best. To add to what Ko said, a blade is an artificial being with nanomachine DNA and born from a core crystal, which is like an extremely high-tech data storage device. Yeah, so in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, a blade was essentially a weapon in kind of like human form. So there were drivers, and those were people that could use blades. And then blades were core crystals, and the core crystal like manifested as a human-like weapon. It had all sorts of abilities and stuff. And that's why it's so strange. Like these are the entire side of Agnes has characteristics of the super advanced weaponry of the last game. And yeah, they weren't always human-like. That's a good point, as Lennon said. Yeah, we'll see. I'm sure that's not a coincidence. So. We'll get to it eventually. Music here is very Ghost in the Shell. I like it. As someone who's never played any of these games, there's quite a lot going on. Dude, there are 2 50 to 100 hour games worth of lore that are colliding in this game. And then this game is like 100 hours on top of it. Like this is an epic
you say?
level of lore and storytelling.
You know him?
I know of him, definitely. He's been a real thorn in the city's side.
Sounds rough.
Oh, this is
He
after
slaughtered
Xenoblade
many
2.
of my people in cold blood.
Oh.
Why bring him up?
Well, no reason.
No reason.
Hmm?
Have I been working out? I unfortunately had to take the last week and a half, 2 weeks off because I was sick. But...
What's wrong? Is it something Monica said? Is there a problem?
No. Don't worry about it. It's just a passing thought.
Yeah? Oh, I got some news earlier. We're not sleeping in tomorrow. Our briefing starts early. Get some rest while you can.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay. Good night.
Yeah. Night.
Legendary Rob Boss. Not really my scene, big guy. Soft beds are really comfy. Who knew?
Uh-oh.
Cassandros, that's probably Julia. Yeah. Same. And then Triwar does the overlay art and everything. Weren't you even a little nervous? Clearly you were nervous enough for all of us, judging by those dark circles under your eyes. You didn't just meekly go to sleep after getting here and processing all that information. Sounds more like excitement than nerves, if you ask me. Well, it looks like last night's jumble of information will be sorted out in the war room. Right. I would normally definitely end the stream about now, but I definitely want to at least like see the next scene. You should probably start making a move over to the war room then. Full disclosure. Late Night Ludicall with the 61 months. Thank you, bud. Monica said, take the lift down from the Praetorian Hill. That's Sword Hill's guard. All the way there, huh? Very important. There's a discussion in the city about fortune flowers that is a hero quest for Uni. Don't skip it. Okay. Thank you. Oh no, I'm only, yeah, I don't have too much longer tonight. I should already be gone, but we're just going to do the next little bit here. The wrinkly dudes, grandma and grandpa. It's your dad's dad or your dad's mom or your mom's dad or your dad's mom's. Yeah, okay.
Good to add more names. That smarts.
Woman got remarried, and now it sounds like your new partner will be moving in with us soon. What do you guys feel if you were in my shoes? Great, I guess. What's remarried? The mums and dads, they get married, but then my dad went and died, and my mom had somebody, and that sounds way complicated, so I don't even know how to respond.
Good to add more names.
Jesus. House Rose. Soldier of Agnes's founders fight to the death against the founder of Ortiz, a soldier of Kev's, was interrupted by a chance meeting with other founders. Freed from the bondage of her flame clock, she joined the fight against Morbius. Although a soldier, the founder is reported to have been exceedingly gentle and kind to her. Additionally, her skill in the healing arts greatly contributed to the development of the medical science of the city in the Middle Ages. Her irrespective of starting life as an Agnian soldier, said to have surpassed 80 years of age. So the way she achieved that remains shrouded in mystery. House Cassini. Remember the founder of House Cassini and the city Liberatrix. Much like with the founder of Reed, this statue too depicts the founder's respected mentor rather than the founder herself. The mentor boasted a robust physique, wielding 2 great swords at once with utmost ease and facing down Mobius despite the loss of one eye. Lived his life as an unsophisticated sword, broad-minded but impassioned, and is said to have aided the founders in the fight against Mobius physically and spiritually. He was further reported to have been a free spirit whose qualities influenced the other founders, still young and irrepressible when the city was restored. Indelible proof of his rebellious spirit can be seen time and again in the ethos of the house and generations to come. House of Vandam. Oh, in memory of the founder of House of Vandam, the city's restored and liberated. The original incarnation of the city was once laid to ruin by Mobius' ends hand. Founder realized fully the power of Ouroboros, heretofore limited, and fought against and ousted him. As victorious, he gathered the old city's people scattered to the winds and reestablished the city. With the city restored, he left his government in the hands of the founder of Doyle and departed on a lonely expedition. No records exist of his fate. Heirs of Vandam's lineage only returned to the new city several centuries later. Oral tradition has the founder as a master of the classical art of fistfighting, and the signs of House Vandam carry on the custom to this day. That was Rex with 2 great swords, Kira and Mithra. I don't know, dude. House Doyle. Remember the founder of House Doyle and the city's liberatrix. Directly descended from those who established the first original city. Her whereabouts were lost after End's ravaging of the city of old, but upon encountering the other founder, she committed herself fully to the fight. The founder is said to have a familiar relation to the founder of Vandam, with a scant extant record suggesting they were likely brother and sister. Fought alongside the founder of Vandam, then was the elder of the two, and brought the power of Ouroboros to completion. He would have been bright and wise, as founder laid the cornerstones for much of the city's governance and legal systems. Huh. House Reed. Remember the founder of House Reed and the city's liberatrix. And the founder herself, the statue of the founder's mentor figure, standing as a sign of the deep reverence and devotion she felt for her teacher. The founder's master was unconnected to her by bonds of blood, yet he raised her as would befit a child of one's own, it is said. Of a common constant disposition, the sight of him on the battlefield, great red sword in hand, struck fear to many a Mobius. Though the vicious struggle against Mobius cost the ferocious warrior his right arm, he lost nothing to mention his desire to hone his martial skills each day, standing as a further testament to his indomitable will. Dunban. Here. Ortiz. Remember the founder of Forest Ortiz? Heavis soldier, this founder was released from the flame clock system by the other founders. Henceforth spent every last ounce of his energy for the cause to liberate the city as one of the first Ouroboros. Surpassing skill in mechanical engineering, the founder fought not with a blade but with a weapon of his own fabrication. Dude, Shulk. He was also responsible for laying the foundation of all the mechanical systems supporting the city to this day. Following the fight against Mobius, he poured the remainder of his days into rebuilding the city before finally approaching the age of 80 years. How he attained that feat despite his origin as a peasant soldier remains unexplained. Option on display is the plinth of the very first original Ouroboros stone cage. For note, the initial designs for the monument are said to have included a statue of his 7th founder in its place. Next to no information remains about the 7th founder's identity, and it's possible that there is not due to a simple loss of records. Other historians speculate that this is the result of a conscious decision by the 7th founder. Dang! Okay. Bro. Talking, bro? Bro? I already know this, but I guess it gives him fighting forever. And living so we escaped the notice of Agnes Krebs and Mobius for just for long. I just think it's about time we stopped moving this way.
Good to add more names.
Pronounced brew? It's pronounced bro. You just have to put a little at the end. Bro. Short name, bro. Monica's little crew of running dogs. We can leave me right out of it, whatever it is. We lost numbers? Well, that's not right then. Not everyone in the city supports lost numbers crew, you know. They almost want nothing more than a quiet, peaceful life.
Good to add more names.
Oh, yeah, Barry, I've 100% been doing that. I'll figure out a different way to do that moving forward. Vernica.
Good to add more names.
Sounds good, Barry. Can do. Reading. Well, well, well.
Good to add more names.
Much.
What to buy?
Oh. Wait. Appreciating friend custom. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick these up just in case.
Interesting news.
Okay. It's a sheep.
Can't underestimate a bit of good intel.
Tap tap. Tap tap. Tap tap.
Good to add more names.
The music quest sucks, but the guy's name is funny. Is that the only redeeming characteristic? His name is funny? Yeah, the whole quest sucks, it's boring, but I mean, he's got a funny name. Whoa, be careful in the next area. I had a glitch occur where fast travel points didn't save, which resulted in me getting soft locked and losing 20 hours of progress. What? I'll go ahead and do a hard save real quick.
It's good to keep a record.
Thanks for the heads up.
I think we can take that elevator down to the war room.
Been a while since my last war council. Hope this isn't one of the boring ones.
Now, we wait. Okay then. Sneaking into Agnes Castle, huh?
Oh.
Seems we won't be catching a break anytime soon.
So this person who knows where the true queens are... who was it again?
You're looking for Ghondor.
Ah, that's right. So then, we've just got to find this Ghondor, break him out of the prison camp and get the spark out of there.
Luckily, they don't kill us immediately after we've been captured. We're held beneath the castle, in a detention facility.
To perform forced labor?
There's that as well. But mostly, it's to set an example.
Example?
On the day of an eclipse, once a year, they hold a mass execution of prisoners at Hope's Rest, a hill on the castle's south edge. The whole event gets projected, high into the sky.
Jesus. Oh my God, dude. Wow.
Oh no. So that's what you meant.
It's to show us we're powerless.
And the place they do this is Hope's Rest. What kind of sick joke is that?
The next eclipse falls about a month from now. So that's our deadline for what we've got to do. Contact the prisoner
We got
and get the
29,
intel on
29
the
days
queens.
of side questing. Let's go.
A month.
Mio.
Well, no two ways about it. We better get started now.
Yeah. And we better hurry. We can't waste a single day.
let's say we make it in without a hitch. Won't the you-know-what give us away?
Uni, I don't think we do know.
The red glowing Mobius eye thing.
Oh, that.
Those eye patches I gave you? There's a special alloy embedded in them. Long as you got that, you'll be near invisible. Slip clean under their noses.
And after we've got the info, how do we get out?
You've put the Kavesi Annihilator out of commission. I'm sure you'll think of something.
You'll figure it out.
Even if we get out, what about your lot?
You don't need to worry about them. They knew the risk.
That doesn't make it okay.
Yeah, well, that's how we do things.
But still,
Jesus.
I'll tell you too. Be prepared to make sacrifices.
All right. However, only as our absolute last resort. Is that fair?
That's awfully kind of you. But kind doesn't win wars. There's a Nopon called Samon in engineering. He'll be able to find you a way into the castle. Get the details from him.
Man, so we really never talked anything about the time limits while we were here. Wow. We know that some of the original Ouroboros lived a long time, but that doesn't really tell us anything. It was originally our plan. Yeah, fair. That's fair. Sorry, not gonna be with you. Not gonna be all buddy-buddy with you. Dude, we're on the same side. Obviously, they didn't mean to. Look at it from their perspective. We essentially took the Ouroboros powers originally for them. But what does that have to do with any of this? Let's just play our part for now. We should head to engineering.
It's good to
that
keep a
note,
record.
More for later. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate it. We got a good, man, almost 2.5 hours in tonight. That was awesome. A lot happened. And hopefully a lot more will happen in the future. Appreciate y'all being here. Tomorrow morning is going to be more Spider-Man. And I think tomorrow afternoon, hopefully some Rumbleverse. And then we'll probably get back to this tomorrow night. I'm guessing maybe probably. We'll see. But yeah. Thank y'all so much for being here. Have a great rest of your night. Thanks for your time. And see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.